Hey Cameron, I'm Sculptor at the Australia Zoo, making concrete replicas of large animals and archaeological sort of structures that appear in Tiger Temple and things like that. Cameron crocodile was the first thing I was asked to build when I first arrived at the zoo. He took about 4 or 5 weeks and he weighs just over a tonne in concrete and marine paint. Terry wanted a family portrait done of her and Steve and the kids holding a crocodile, and with Suey the dog in the corner there. It was built in 2007. It was sculpted here at the zoo and then cast down at Brendale at a foundry. It took about 3 or 4 months to sculpt the family in clay, and then around about another month or month and a half to run it through the foundry. Pretty much any of the additions to the outside of the rock work. So you got the big faces, the specialty sort of entrance rock. 2 big dogs that guard the temple. They were bought by Wes when he was overseas in a model form. He found a really nice bronze and he came back to the zoo and he said, "Can you make these 6 meters high?" 2 of them. So I said, yeah, no worries, you can do that with a bronze finish. Africa has been growing for about 4 or 5 years here at the zoo. About 6-8 months before opening, we moved in and we did things like the shade structures. The main shade structure in the middle of the paddock there is supposed to represent a bit of an overhang of rocks, like the Kopi rocks you'd find in Africa. There's also disguising of gates and thoroughfares for the animals for the on-display and off-display areas. And the shade structure out there, that's just a massive steel frame with a concrete shell around the outside. The last thing that we did just before opening is we moved over to the entrance. The entrance sets the flavour for the rest of the experience. So that's basically massive Kopi rocks stacked on top of each other. They're all hollow as well. They're a steel frame inside and a concrete shell, and then some nice paint on the outside. This is Robert's 9th birthday present. It was here on the 1st of December for his birthday. There was a big unveiling and everything. We pulled the big sheet off it. It went really well. This was built from a model. Usually I'll work from drawings or something like that, but with something as important as this, it was crucial to build a model, and then the whole, the final piece was scaled up from the model. It's just a lot more accurate that way, and you get the feeling of the exact piece when it's done in a model first. Yeah, he loved it, and it was really, it was an honour to have the opportunity to be able to build it for that specific occasion.